Vickers, and I'm the owner of InTheKitchenToday.com. We're going to start our series on easy recipes for kids to make. And I have a helper today. This is my granddaughter, Catherine. We call her Katie. And I'm known as Nana, so this is Nana's kitchen. Today we are going to make chocolate peanut patties. And it's very easy, which is what we need for kids. And there's only 2 ingredients in it. A can of cocktail peanuts and
1 full bar of chocolate almond butter.
That's right. Now, we have already cut up the almond bark to save time, but I just wanted Katie to show you how easy it is to break this almond bark apart. Just push it, put this down, now snap this, there you go, and put it in there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the microwave for 1.5 minutes so we can start melting the almond bark. So, Katie, if you will go over to the microwave, set it for 1.5 minutes, put it in, close the door, and turn it on. Good. Okay. Now, while we're waiting for that to happen, I'll show you what else we need for this. We're going to need some wax paper set out on the counter, a couple of spoons to spoon out the chocolate and the peanuts, and a spatula to stir it.
And maybe a spoon rest, because it's going to get all chocolatey here.
That's right, so we need to have that and keep it nice and clean. So, let's see how we're doing over here. We still have about 1 minute to go.
Okay.
We'll tell you about our series. We're going to start, like I said, we're doing a series on easy recipes for children to make. Our next recipe is going to be white chocolate covered popcorn, which is a lot like this recipe, but just a little bit of difference. And we will also, Katie's going to help me with that recipe. We have other recipes we're going to be making. I have 2 grandsons, and they're going to be helping us with some of our recipes too, because we all like to cook. So, let's see.
Oh, and you need to remind them about how when you're in the kitchen with your kids, you still need to be careful about hot.
That's right. That's why we're doing recipes that are easy for kids, but we need to be sure that we stay in the kitchen with them so nobody gets burned. Okay, we do have some hot pads over here for Katie to pull this out with. So we're going to pull it out.
It looks like chunks, but I think it's soft.
Well, it's going to be soft, but take your spoon, your spatula, and turn it. Yes, we'll probably have to put it in one more time just for a few minutes, maybe not.
It's just a roll up.
And see here how it's got a few little lumps in it, but it's still getting very, very soft. So let's put that in. Katie, clean that off on your slimy bowl. And we're going to put it back in the microwave for about 15 seconds. Well, usually it's hot pads.
Yeah, it's warm.
It's warm. Okay, here we go. I'll open this for you. Okay, 15 seconds. That should be enough to get it all nice and melted and not lumpy. And then we're going to pour our peanuts in.
And here we have wax paper and some spoons to spoon it on.
That's right. So here we go.
That was shorter than I expected.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks better. So let's stir it again. Let's be sure that we don't have any lumps in it.
It's really liquidy.
It's really liquid. Good. Okay. You keep stirring because I'm going to pour the can of these are cocktail peanuts. And this is a 12-ounce can of cocktail peanuts.
Nana, here's a hot pad.
Okay. So we're going to be sure and stir this enough to where all of the peanuts are covered.
My little arm.
Your little arms. Okay, that's good. All right, let me have this and I'll see if I can't get some of this chocolate off the edge. very bottom. Make sure we have enough. Okay, very good. Now then, I'm going to put this back on the spoon rest, and we're going to move that over. And we're going to come over and, okay, you want to go on that side? Okay. Now then, here's you a spoon, and I'm going to take a spoon, and we're going to take about a spoonful on each patty to make the patties, and just put it out on the wax paper.
It's a little too small, so I'll get more.
Get some more if you make it too small. We're going to put these on the wax paper, and we'll be back in just a few minutes. So we're back, and we have put all of the patties out on the wax paper, and it's a little warm today, so Katie has brought a little kitchen fan and put it here so it can help it dry a little bit faster.
And our cameraman's eating the chocolate.
Hey, this is really so good, and we love these things. And I put them in a can, and I'll show you that later. And we put it in the freezer or the refrigerator to keep them. And they're favorites of a lot of people.
And for the holidays too.
For the holidays too, that's right. It's good. Okay, so we will be back when these are dry, and we'll show you how we turn them over. Okay, we're back. And what we're going to do is we're going to start turning these over. Now, I wanted to also tell you that these are about 2 inches across, and we made about 38 patties. If you want to make smaller patties, you can make more patties, and of course, if you make bigger patties, you can make less patties. They're really good, so it depends on what size that you want to have them on. Now, it's taken us about, with the fan, it's taken us about 15 minutes to cool these to where they're getting hard, and we can turn them over. If you happen to leave them there all day, you probably wouldn't need to turn them over, but since we are not going to be here all day, we're going to go ahead and start turning these over, just like so, and be sure that they're good and dry on the front and the back, on the top and the bottom. So we're going to turn these over, and we'll be back. Okay, we're back. We've turned all of our patties over, and we've left them for another 5 minutes or so with the fan on.
Maybe we should turn it now.
Well, it's okay now. We're going to put them in the pan. Now, what we've done is we're going to store them in an airtight can, and we've made little wax paper circles to put in between the layers of them. So, Katie, let's start putting these in the can. And when we get the bottom covered, then we'll put a circle on it so they don't stick together. Okay, there we go. I'll put some more in.
What recipes do you think Ian and Jake want to make?
Well, I know that I've got one that's got lemon, and Ian really likes lemon, so he said
Jake is very fond of chocolate.
Yes, well, we can always do something with Jake for chocolate. Okay, let's put the rest of these in. I think Katie's kind of fond of chocolate too.
I like chocolate more than lemon.
Well, that's true. Okay, so we have them all in the airtight can, and I like to put these at least in the refrigerator, if not in the freezer. You can throw that in the trash can, and we're all cleaned up. And we hope you have enjoyed making chocolate peanut patties with us, and Katie and I will say goodbye for now.